Joined by Drogheda United manager Kevin Doherty as we look ahead to the Finn Harps game now, first game of the season. Kev, obviously let's bring it back just a slight bit. Dundalk game there Friday night was a good result. I know it kind of felt like a competitive game, but still a title as a pre-season friendly, but a really good win and a good performance.
Yeah, I was happy with it. As I said, ultimately it was a pre-season friendly, so we get the Jim Malone Cup, which is great for people. A lot of people very happy about it around Drogheda and stuff, so that was very pleasing. But I was sort of treated as a pre-season friendly, but with a preparation towards Finn Harps. It's fairly obvious that both ourselves and Dundalk took it at a serious level, and even little things like the atmosphere, the crowds, like it was good for lads. It's only struck me afterwards that a lot of our lads haven't played in front of crowds ever before. Even I know towards the end of last year there was crowds back, but a lot of the lads, a couple of them had been playing in the first division and stuff, there wouldn't have been big crowds, and they made their debuts during COVID, so there was no crowd. So it took us a little while to get going, but once I think probably after 15 minutes they settled into it, and the lads pulled them through, and then I was really happy with the performance. But again, all I took out of it was with no injuries, we'd a little bit extra fitness, decent performance going into tomorrow to Finn Harps on Friday.
Pre-season as a whole is obviously finished now. Looking ahead to this game, a big game to start it off, of course, but I have to say there's some really good performances as well in pre-season. Some clean sheets and also some wins, which is always good in pre-season.
It is, yeah. Look, it can be a little bit false at times because teams are mixed and you don't know the team you're playing against. For instance, we played Shells and probably they were playing another game that night, so it was half of their team. We were mixing and matching. So look, again, pre-season mainly is for fitness and for having a look at shape and stuff. I mean, I think our last pre-season game last year, Bray beat us 4-5-0, and we won our first league game, and I'd certainly take that now. But look, there's no doubt it's been a good pre-season. We've got through a relatively unscathed, couple of little knocks, and lads will hopefully be back soon. But no, I'm happy with how it's gone so far. And
you've obviously, a lot of new players in. How have they settled in so far? Seem to be really enjoying themselves.
Yeah, great. Yeah, I'm really happy with the squad we've assembled. There's so much talk about the players we've lost, but that has to be gone now. We've brought in a lot of quality as well, and in youth and experience. So no, the good group of lads. It's something that's, look, every manager will tell you they want good characters in the dressing room, and I think I've brought in good characters to add to what's already there. So no, really happy. Seem to be everyone getting on well together, but as I said, we haven't even kicked the ball yet really, so we'll see how we go in a month or 2 months and where we really are, because it's hard to know. We've played, as you say, we played the pre-season games, gone all right, but it'll be the league games that'll really give us a true barometer of where we are.
Yeah, and obviously you've got Rowan as well, yet to join the squad, who'll be linking up with the squad at the end of this month, which will be a welcome addition as well.
Yeah, look, Sean's quality. Dara knows him a long time. Dara had him at Phoenix and at Sore Celtic, I think. And he's a quality player. He did have a little job done, a small little thing on it. He had just sort of a growth spurt on his thing, just needs to be taken off. But he's back full training now with Lincoln and stuff, so it will be sooner rather than later. He'll be in with us. But rather than him coming over and get straight in with us, he's been training fully with Lincoln. So probably next week he'll be over to us.
Yeah, as well, Sam Long as well, who I thought has been very good since he's come in. Distribution as well, very good. Looks like a really good player you have as well.
Yeah, I'm delighted with him. Yeah, Sam's is without putting too much pressure on him, I think he's going to be a top goalkeeper. He's managed really well in the games he's played. His distribution, as you say, is good. His handling's excellent. Look, he's going to have a really good career. So hopefully we're going to play some part of that. As you know, he's already played made his league debut. He's played a few other first team games for Lincoln. So he's young, but he's a little bit of experience playing at a decent level behind him. But no, we worked very hard to get him, himself and Sean, and lucky enough they came to us, and they're both great additions to the squad.
Now looking ahead to Friday, Finn Harps, it's a very unpredictable Harps side this year. Obviously, I know you were at the game there on Saturday, and they had a good win against Longford, of course, but tough game there, and you don't really know what to really expect now from this Harps side.
Well, look, as you said, I've seen them. I've seen a couple of clips of them as well and videos and stuff during pre-season. So no more than ourselves, there are a lot of changes, so they'll probably be saying the same about us. And again, no doubt, Ollie was at our match on Friday. In fact, I know he was. So that's just you have to try and do some sort of homework. I have seen them. A lot of good players they brought in, really good. Like, I mean, even the the two up top, Mihailovic and Yo-Yo played there the other day. They've got quality in McNamee and Ryan Connolly. They've players all over the pitch. Dave Webster there, really solid defender. They brought Regan Donlan back. They've tourists. Look, I could go through the whole team. I know obviously got a really experienced goalkeeper as well, McGuinness. So they've probably changed a lot, and you've heard a lot about it with a lot of teams in this league, no more than ourselves. So going back to what I said earlier, it'll probably be a series of games or two series of games before everyone really knows where we are. But now looking forward to the game. Everyone say it's a tough place to go, Finn Harps, and it is a tough place to go. But again, most places are, you know. So it's just, look, we're really looking forward to getting going and can't wait to get up there now on Friday.
Yeah, and as well as obviously a bus going up with fans as well, and I'm sure there'll be many taking the trip up as well, so I'm sure you'll be looking forward to a good atmosphere as well.
Look, great, brilliant. Again, going back to last year when the crowd started to come back, our supporters were brilliant. I remember commenting to Tim about it in Tala, about like how many of them was over in the corner, and it was great. I'm sure you're there yourself. Yeah. But no, it was, our supporters are really magnificent, and they're like so loud, and the drums, and I'm not going to say the first, I don't think you're allowed them, but it's great spectacle. It's great. They put on a great display, and the lads feed off it, like, you know, no more than us on the bench. The players particularly like really feed off that. They're really good bunch of supporters. It's non-stop, like, you know, and it's something that hopefully we can be as successful as possible, and it grows and grows and grows, because I get it, I feel it. I've been around, I've been up for a lot of different things with different partnerships that we're doing, and been around the town, and there's certainly a really good vibe around the place, and hopefully, look, we can provide some sort of entertainment for the local people, and then they'll keep coming out to watch us.
Yeah, and just finally for yourself, obviously you're now in the job now a few months now, so obviously it's the big game, it all leads up now to the big kick-off, but how have you found the role so far? Yeah,
grand. Look, it's busy. I've done it before, so I knew what I was letting myself in for, but yeah, it's non-stop, it's 24/7. But again, that's the enjoyable part. The best part now is coming on Friday, so hopefully, as I said, we can kick off with a decent performance and see what result that brings us. But preparations have gone well, happy with what we have, happy with what I've been able to bring in, and thank the board and Conor for that, because as I said, we have been able to do a couple of things that we haven't done in previous years, so like the likes of bringing in loan players. So it's something that really looking forward to, the challenge that we get. I mean, the following week we play Sheld Friday, Shamrock Rovers Monday, for instance. That would be a challenge for us. We're in Derry on a Monday night, that would be a challenge for us, but they're all challenges, and I think we're well able for it. I'm really, as I said, players that we brought in, staff that we brought in as well, I should mention, I'm really thrilled with. So hopefully, as I said, it'll all contribute to us having a decent season. Cheers, Luke.